Oh, wow, that's loud. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to do my round to try and gather people to the front. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Matt. How are you? Hey. So we're going to pull the food back and the drinks. We're going to go ahead. Do y'all want to go ahead and pull the food? More, Megan, y'all, yeah, let's go ahead and pull it back. So if you're back in the back, come on up to the front so you can see the pitch presenters. Hi, how are you? Welcome. So, shh, we're getting started. Hello, the bar is closed right now. Yeah, so it will open up again after the pitch presenters. So there's lemonade or water. And if you don't mind putting trash in the trash can, that would be amazing. And here I come to the front. So, okay. Hey, nice to see you, Edward. Wow. So, if you're in the back, feel free to come up to the front. We're going to go ahead and get started. We have 12 seconds. We like to... Hello.
Check, check.
Lovely people. Hey, Matt. Haven't seen you here in a while.
Check.
So what I love about Fiesta, because we meet consistently on the third Tuesday of the month, I might not see you for 6-7 months, and then you just show up, and it's like, wow, stranger from the past. Okay, so John? Hello. Okay, I'm looking. Oh, okay, well, do you need to get set up? Okay. So we don't have a screen over here either. So John is responsible for speaking, doing the clicker, doing the check-in, just a few things, right? So anyway, welcome everybody. My name is Cherie Warner, and I am joined by my husband, John, also co-founder. We also have Ryan. Yeah, where is, can you call, Eli, thank you. My mind went blank. So we need help. We'll share too. I mean, we're used to it. So anyway, Ryan is our events director, and then we also have some incredible volunteers this evening. We have Savannah and Nicholas, Cheryl, Megan, and Taffy are here helping. If you're helping, raise your hand. Raise your hand in the kitchen. Yes, yes, yes. So also, they're going to be surprised, but I'm curious, does anybody struggle with allergies? Like, you're in Texas, everybody struggles with allergies. You need to meet Savannah and Nicholas over here. They have Allergy Defender. They are part of our volunteer team, and she's yet to get up here on stage, so I thought I would do a shout out for them. Also, this is our 64th Fiesta, 64th time doing a Fiesta here. That's crazy. So I'm very much about collaboration over competition. I love cheering the people loudly in this room on, and it brings me incredible joy to connect people and celebrate the journeys that each of them are on. So Fiesta exists solely because we are about helping founders to be seen, celebrated, connected, and resourced. That's why we do what we do.
Yeah, thanks. So John Warner, three-time founder, love creating new technologies, mostly 0 to 1. I don't know, how many people are 0 to 1ers in here? Yes, 0 to 1. We want to welcome everybody here. Typically, it's 50% that are new to Fiesta. So for those that don't know what Fiesta stands for, it's actually an acronym. It stands for, you can read it up on the screen here. Founders, investors, entrepreneurs, startups, techies, and Austin Newcomers / adventurers. So as we explore our boundaries outside of Austin, we're looking for that. This is actually the largest meetup for founders and investors here in Austin, and it's engineered specifically for you guys to connect with each other. That's what's on the badge, and we'll talk about that in a little bit.
Yes, your baby. So Fiesta is the heart of the startup ecosystem. Think of us as your on-ramp. We're not just a destination. You show up here at Fiesta, and we're all about helping you plug into smaller communities and helping you find the resources that are going to help you on your journey. So whether you're looking for a co-founder, maybe you're looking for who's working in CPG, we make those introductions, accelerators and incubators. The more we know about you as a founder, the better off we're able to help you. So part of pitching and being here at FIESTA and telling us your story is why we do what we do. How many of you are founders here? Raise your hand. Wow. That's why we do what we do, founders. So again, we're all about amplifying and championing you. Every 6 months, we give you the opportunity to get up here on stage and pitch your startup. I mean, we all want to be seen, right? So this is part of the visibility that we give to you as founders. We follow up the following Tuesday by sharing your story in our newsletter that goes to 9,000 readers with a 45% open rate. And let's see if there's anything else. But it doesn't stop with that. We love to amplify your wins. So if you have a win and you share that with us, we want to go ahead and put that into the newsletter. Because you deserve the recognition, and that's what we do.
So raise your hand if it's the first time you've been to FIESTA. Okay, so you're just getting plugged in. This is amazing if you just looked around and saw if this is your first time. Like I said, 50% almost every time. So we have a lot of guests that are here too that we just want to recognize. Two of our closest friends that are from Atlanta, Danielle and Bobby came all the way from Atlanta. They're about to make Austin their home. So we got some entrepreneurs. Igor is here too from Spain. Where's Igor? Okay. Jerry Ann and Todd have come in all the way from Bastrop. Anybody else international though? Who's come here the furthest? Anybody? London. Well, we're glad you're here. And there's also somebody, Jan's here too. Is Jan here from Holland? We met Jan over the weekend, and he was going to come if he could. But I don't yeah, rain. It rains there, but.
It rains here too, so. Anyway, John and I have lived here for 35 years, and we're always curious to know who is calling Austin home. So what I like to do is I like to find out how many of you have recently moved to Austin and are now calling it home. Say you've been here for 6 months or less. Raise your hand. 6 months or less. Okay. Only 6 months? I thought you were here longer. Well, okay, I didn't know that. I was like, okay, how about less than 3 months? Anybody here less than 3 months? 1 month. Keep your hands up if you've been here less than 1 month. Wow, over here. How about 1 week? 1 week, 1, 2, 3. Anybody else? 1 week? Over here, 1 week? Oh, okay. How about 1 day? Who arrived today? Really? Yes. Amazing. How did you hear about FIESTA? Online. Okay, you and everybody else. It's an amazing place. I think the beautiful thing about Austin is that you're always welcomed, whether you've been here 35 years like us or 35 minutes. So you will find something here.
So think about the phone that's in your hand right now as your digital memory device. That's what Event Magic actually does. So I don't know, how many people have actually scanned somebody else? Okay. You're going to get notified later that you scan that person and to follow up with them because it's a networking event. Why'd you come here in the first place, right? So we want to help make the follow-up even easier. So by scanning somebody, you can see their profile. You can then record any message that you want about them to help remind yourself, hey, why did I meet that person to begin with? When you guys walked in, we had a leaderboard up on the screen that showed everybody checking in, everybody that was connecting or scanning somebody else's badge. And we're going to continue to do that to try to bring awareness around Event Magic.
I'm top on the leaderboard because I've been scanning everybody. If you can't tell, I'm competitive, so let's see someone else get up there. I forgot to tell you, bathrooms are out the back door to your right, past the elevators to your right. Also, how many of you parked in the parking garage here at the Omni? Okay, you're going to want to see the folks over here where you checked in and get a parking voucher. You need to exit by 9:30, so you're paying only $8 versus like $28 or $30. I don't know what it is, but it's $8 that you get to pay. We're going to move on and share 5 ways to stay connected beyond this event. So fiesta.community is the website, not .com, fiesta.community. And this is where founders and funders can sign up to pitch. We have everything on the website. We also have 2 newsletters. We want to make sure the momentum continues beyond tonight. So we have the Fiesta Focus. Think of it as your before and after guide of our gatherings. It goes out on the 2nd and 4th Tuesday. As I said earlier, to 9,000 folks with a 45% open rate. And then we also have the Founders Herald, our women's newsletter that goes out to 1,000 plus women with a 70% open rate.
Can you guys hear me without the mic? All right, let's do that. That way you can hold on. So we typically meet every 3rd Tuesday, which is right now. Sometimes that schedule changes a little bit. The next one is going to be on May 19th in this room. You can scan that QR code to RSVP. That's it on that one.
Our Founders Gathering is always on the 1st Tuesday of the month. We'll be meeting at Antler. We've secured a location tonight. So join us there. And then we have our walk and talk on the 2nd Friday of the month. We have wonderful Bree up here who leads our walk and talk. And we meet over at the Taco Joint, 7 o'clock a.m. That is right, 7 o'clock a.m. And if guys want to join, there are a few guys that follow John.
We go the opposite direction. So we couldn't do this without volunteers. So if you guys want to help contribute to this ecosystem of founders helping founders, please scan this QR code. We're always looking for help in the kitchen. We're looking for help at the check-in when people come in. It's a great way to get to meet everybody, and we couldn't do this without them. So if you volunteered ever, can you raise your hand? Ever?
That's not enough hands. We need more. I know, this is amazing. Thank you so much. But we need more. Okay. So, I mean, obviously, founders are basically fueled by 2 things, caffeination, right, and external validation. So please follow us on our socials, Instagram, all of those right there. You can scan any of them. Stella's the one who likes me sharing that with everybody. So I did my job, Stella.
We couldn't do this also without sponsors. So a couple of sponsors we want to thank are Station Austin. How many people have heard of the transition from Capital Factory to Station Austin? All right. So this is a nonprofit arm that actually provides this space that we're in right now, and we are so thankful for them. Thank you, Aaron. Raise your hand, Aaron. And if anybody else on the Station Austin team, go see Aaron.
You got one too now?
What did you? Oh, sorry. Were you supposed to do that one?
I was, but go ahead.
Yeah. Why don't you do that one?
No.
Okay. Well, Mike's not here, but Wells Fargo. Mike Ortiz is not here. He's in San Antonio. He provided all the pizza, the veggies, and the cookies and everything. We want to thank Wells Fargo for that. He actually heads up the practice for startups at Wells Fargo, and he'd love to chat with you. So if you want to get in touch with Wells, you're looking for a bank, let me know.
Also, we couldn't do this without our amazing media team. We have a consistent team. We have Tayo with Austin Production House who does the videos. We also have Gaia up here in the front who will be capturing videos for us of pitch presenters. And then we have the lovely Stella over here who does our photos. So thank y'all so much for being here this evening.
So not only do we take all the photos and the videos, but we make them available, even these slides. So if you go to our website, fiesta.community, you can click on in-person events or back to past events. Each event has its own card. You can then see, let's go through, I built this slide and I forgot how it works. You can go to photos, videos, all the pictures are recorded, as well as the slides are available. And if you're a startup and want to pitch, that's where you click to sign up to pitch.
Hey, Megan in the back, this is where you can find your photos from last month. So a huge, yeah, she was like, I didn't know y'all did photos. I'm like, yes, they're up on our website. What?
New community website coming soon. So this is going to be our new hub that we're building that's going to help connect people beyond the event. So the event becomes a place that you meet people. Then the website is going to be a place where you keep on growing with them as they continue on with their startups. So keep an eye on fiesta.community as we go.
Okay, you snuck that one in there.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you did. Okay, so huge shout out to Retail Therapy, our bar and after party sponsor. We have Brandy here this evening behind the bar. Make sure you thank him. He's our MVP this evening for keeping us hydrated. We end in here at 8:30, so we have to be out of this room at 8:30. So like at 8:15, I'll be asking you, hey, go outside. But you can go over to Retail Therapy and keep the conversations going. It's an amazing place. And our last announcement for the evening is Running Remote. We'll be here next week, April 27th through the 29th. And I'd like to bring Igor up to the stage. He actually just arrived from Spain yesterday, so I think he's still a little jet lagged. But he has a special offer for our community. Igor, where are you? Oh, okay, you're not sleeping.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Sherry and John, for the opportunity, and the whole Fiesta community for the support that you're giving this amazing, amazing, amazing network of creative minds in Austin. The conference is called Running Remote. It's taking place next week at Fair Market. It's the largest conference on building and scaling remote teams. It's taken place for the last 10 years, and we've chosen Austin as our location this year. We've got founders and executives from Zapier, Cloudflare, Zillow, Yelp, 1Password, and many, many more companies. So if you do run remote teams, or if you have a remote business, talk to me. I have a couple of free tickets for you guys. Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah. So last but not least, we're going to get to the part that I think everybody's really excited about, which is our pitch time. We have 14 different, 14 founders are getting up on stage. Ryan Orch is going to MC this. Ryan, thank you for being here, and let's get it going.
They thank me for being here as if I'm not here every single time. All right, guys, welcome. So my name is Ryan. I'm going to introduce all of our lovely founders. Couple things. You're going to see a scale on any of the screens. That is their timer. It's going to go from green, yellow to red. You'll see some clapping, a GIF of clapping. We want you all to do that. So they do know that they're under a strict 60-second timer. Don't be ashamed. This is all for practice and just to help them get better at presenting their companies in a short period of time. The other thing is you guys have done a wonderful job of being quiet, and this is the most important part of being quiet because they're about to share everything that they've worked on, okay? So first we have Kiori Sakurai. She is the founder of Sake Generation Inc. She was actually a sommelier of sake, experienced Coca-Cola bottles in Japan, and actually launched the Coke's first alcohol brand in Japan.
Hi everyone, I'm Kari, sommelier of sake, and today I bring the Izakaya Sake Seltzer, which is no gluten-free and no artificial sweeteners and sulfite-free. And compared to other seltzers, it's like most Korean artificial-free drink. But Izakaya is more than that. We create fun experience with sake with several Asian flavors. So we started to collaborate universities, and we co-founded 9 states distribution. So we are currently fundraising 1 million to launch this summer of Izakaya Seltzer. So please join Izakaya family to create momentum. Any investors, universities, and collaborators. Thank you.
All right, next we have Julian Gadiali. He's the founder of Code Evolver, and his country band actually once opened for Waka Flocka Flame. And not to make this about myself, but I took a shot with Waka Flocka once. It's pretty cool.
Very cool. Hello, everyone. My name is Julian Gadiali. I am the founder of Code Evolver. Code Evolver is a self-improvement engine for AI applications. I'm sure many of you are building AI applications yourself. The AI can make errors, and Code Evolver inspects those failures, makes autonomous improvements to the prompts, to the code, does this over many iterations, and every time it makes a change, it measures how well it did. So we're offering this service as an AI engineering offering, AI engineering service. You get access to an engineer like myself. My background is in data science, and I've founded 3 AI companies. Yeah, please visit our website, codeevolver.ai, especially if reliability is important in your AI application. There you can see a bunch of benchmarks we've run where we beat the state-of-the-art prompt optimization technique by 10 to 30%, which I'm very proud of. Come talk to me afterwards if you need AI engineering support.
All right, next we have Julia Barrett. She is the founder of Pillow Fort Social, and she met one of her best friends on an online Star Trek fandom community. Julia?
Hi. So almost everyone that I talk to lately agrees with me that social media sucks right now. It's become a really toxic landscape where genuine communication has been forced out in favor of engagement bait and endless advertisements. I miss the days when being on social media didn't just leave me feeling angry and exhausted. And I founded Pillow Fort to try and create a community that recenters the user experience. Our users often tell us that they have more positive and more meaningful communication with other users on Pillow Fort compared to other apps. We also take user privacy seriously, and we don't sell user data to third parties. In order to keep Pillow Fort loyal to its ethical mission, I'm planning to turn it into a nonprofit. And so I'm looking to talk to people who might be interested in joining as board members or officers, or just in providing guidance as we make this transition. I really believe that a social media platform that is divorced from the profit motive is the best antidote to what social media has become.
Okay, next we have Arnold Estrada. He is the founder of Speckle, and he once jumped into the Paris Marathon and ran 20 miles of it. So I'm assuming this was unregistered, but it happened to be the day before the Notre Dame caught on fire, so.
It wasn't me. Every minute a large stroke goes untreated, 2 million brain cells are lost. And yet today, treatment has to be delayed, sometimes up to 2 hours. And for some, that delay will be the difference between making a full recovery or dealing with a lifetime of disability. The reason for the delay is that currently a CT scan or an MRI machine is needed to confirm what is causing the stroke, whether it's a blockage or a bleed. And if you treat for the wrong type, it can be fatal. We're building a handheld optical device that will allow EMS to determine stroke type within minutes of arriving on the scene. That will enable immediate treatment and transport to the proper hospital. If we can reach 20% of the ambulances and stroke cases in the US, that's a $235 million obtainable market. I'm Arnold Estrada, the CEO and co-founder of Speckle. I have a PhD in biomedical optics and 20 years of relevant experience. And we're currently raising a pre-seed round for $650K.
Okay, next we have Paige Chardebois. She is the founder of The Good Dog. She's a past competitive public speaker, and she shares her home with 6 dogs, one of whom is here with us tonight, 4 cats, and 2 birds.
It's the bird people you have to worry about. Life Alert built a $500 million company on a pendant that gets left in a drawer 40% of the time, leaving older adults who won't wear it because of discomfort or skin tears, veterans who won't wear it because of stigma that says I'm vulnerable, and others with conditions, medical conditions like type 1 diabetes, who will suffer these events and are oftentimes left with no lifeline and no water. But many of these people already have a lifeline right at their side, their dog. Hi, I'm Paige, and this is the Good Dog. With a simple push of a button, it sends your GPS location and a 10-second incident recording to your emergency contacts. No stigma, no change in behavior, and no device to remember. So, what we're doing now, we're bringing on pilots, we're creating partnerships, and we're fundraising. Come and talk to me.
Okay, next we have Mitch Burcham. He is the founder of MetaWatt. And let's keep our voices to a minimum, please, and thank you. All right, before starting MetaWatt, Mitch was actually training to be a professional skier.
The US electric grid is the most sophisticated, complex machine humanity has ever built, and it's built like a Jenga tower. We're pulling pieces from the foundation and stacking new load on top, and when the tower falls, the damage won't be measured in dollars, it'll be measured in lives lost. Regulators around the world are understanding that the only solution to this problem is to not vertically integrate at all. And it's even been shown that distributed energy markets could save ERCOT upwards of $5 billion a year while significantly improving resilience. The only problem is that there's no data layer that can facilitate the peer-to-peer transactions needed at industrial scale. Until now, MetaWatt is that layer. We verify, certify, and settle every watt hour on the grid automatically peer-to-peer. Over the last year, my team and I built the foundation of the energy internet, and now we're raising pre-seed capital to bring it to market. Help us power the future.
Next, we have Lindsay Ramey. She's the founder of Lenora, and she lived on a boat for 3 years off the coast of California.
True story. Never buy a boat. Just telling you that. Lindsay, founder and CEO of Lenora, and I am deeply codependent on my phone, so this is how we're going to be. I've also spent 2 decades working across storytelling, technology, and the creator economy. And the one thing that I realized that no one recognizes is that authors are the OG creators. They've been building fandoms long before the word ever existed. But while the creator economy has built incredible tools to support YouTubers, the people writing the stories have been left behind. And even though self-publishing is exploding, authors are still juggling 7 or more tools across reading and social and fan clubs, yet none of these tools talk to each other. Lenora is designed to address this deep fragmentation problem, bridging content, commerce, and community in one place, so that when you complete a story, you still have the conversation live on in the margins, the communities, and the worlds the fans build around it. We're early stage with signed LOIs from authors totaling 2 million followers. We have a working prototype and I'm launching 2 pilots this summer. I'm raising $300K and looking to meet investors and builders who are passionate about storytelling. Thank you.
All right, next we have Eric Gonzalez. He is the founder of Tenure, and he was chased by pirates off the coast of Somalia, so he probably should have commissioned Lindsay's boat.
Yes, they were nice people. All right, who here has met someone awesome tonight that you hope to build a relationship with? History says about 70% of you aren't even going to reach out tomorrow, let alone next week. And if you're brave enough to reach out, you're not even going to remember what to talk about that actually mattered. And it's not your fault. It's here. It's our brain, and it's a system design that don't support you. That's where Tenor comes into play. Bump, take a picture, scan a QR code, it doesn't matter. However you connect in your world, Tenor meets you there. And with your voice, it understands the magic of the moment where you met that individual. Why you talk to them, what you talk to them about. Then it handles all the reasons why you wouldn't follow up with them. Gets their LinkedIn, gets a picture of them, gets their last name if you didn't get all of that information. And then most importantly, it tells you who to reach out to, when, and why, based off of your goals to form an authentic relationship, because that's the reason we're all in this room. You could have missed your founder, investor, or ex tonight, but you will no longer miss them with Tenor. So download Tenor, and if you're interested, we're raising a round. Come talk to me afterwards.
All right, next we have Sharday Edoror. She's the founder of ClearDay, and she's a twin, and she just had a baby in January, so she's up on this stage.
Every day, millions of people make the frequent decision about what to eat without clear information. For people with allergies, that decision isn't simple. It's stressful, time-consuming, and often isolating, because ingredient labels can be unclear, food origins are often not identified, and eating out means communicating your needs over and over and over again. I know this because in 2021, I developed over 10 food allergies. That didn't just change what I ate, it changed how I showed up every single day. So I built ClearDay, a simple, intelligent platform that helps people understand what's in their food, communicate their needs with clarity, and make confident decisions about grocery shopping, eating out, or simply sharing a meal with others. We're turning fragmented food data into simple, personalized guidance on what to eat for people with food allergies so they can spend less time worrying and more time.
All right, next we have Brian King. He is the founder of Playola, and he's written 9 Texas country #1 songs. So we have a celebrity in the house.
How's it going, y'all? Well, radio is a $17 billion a year industry that, despite what the narrative is, has not been disrupted yet. Nobody's figured out how to bring that whole industry online. Our thought is that the app is built on the concept of, what if your favorite artist had their own radio station where they played not just the songs, their own songs, and told stories about them, but they play the songs that shaped them, their favorite songs right now, the favorite new stuff, all that kind of stuff. So me and a bunch of other musicians had that idea, and we built it, and we put it out private beta, and it's going really well. We've got 500 monthly active users now. We're doubling roughly every month, and 38% 30-day retention rate, and we're looking to raise a little bit of money to get us to profitability, show that it's profitable, and then raise a bunch more money and make it huge. That's it. Thanks a lot, y'all.
And I don't know if you guys noticed, but he had his boots on at a networking event, so he's authentic. But next we have Courtney Isasunza. She is the founder of Wavy Technologies, and she became a vegetarian at the age of 10 and became the youngest subscriber to Vegetarian Times magazine, all while her dad owned a steakhouse. So.
I want to invite you into the shower with me. No, we're just going to wash our hair. So wash, rinse. Are you kidding me? More hair? How much more can I lose? Now, hair loss isn't life-threatening, but it is identity-threatening for many, and the loss of confidence and vitality, well, that's real. At Wavy Technologies, we're building a therapeutic system, a non-invasive therapeutic system for hair restoration and retention. We use no chemicals, no surgery, and no unwanted side effects. Just really calming sessions underneath the light while sitting in a salon chair, and turning health, hair and scalp wellness into just a normal ritual of self-care. We are currently calling in investors, especially with receding hairlines. So if you know any that would like to invest with us, that's great. And then we have our pilot starting in May. Thanks.
Okay, next we have Claudio Olmedo. He is the founder of $1 Board. He actually builds machines from scratch, and currently he is telling a 3D printer to stop printing and start assembling electronics. So it's pretty cool, I thought.
Who wanna buy computer from Dollar Tree? That is the place in US buy stuff for education, and that is, I wanna change the world introducing the tiny computer, is this. The name is $1 Board. The idea is you'll make it the most affordable possible computer, and that is, I think we need this because we need to wake up talent around the world, and that's, if it's really affordable, we can find the real talent can change the world. And that's, I wanna show you how it's working more faster possible.
All right, next we have Elizabeth Bykop. She is the founder of Boxy, and she used to jump out of planes for fun and later wrote a book called French Landing. So for any of my girlies in the room, that is basically Emily in Paris in reverse, but real life.
And I did open my safety chute at least once on all those jumps, and I'm still here. So I know there's a lot of founders here, and if you know your stats, 90% of you will never raise Series A. 45% of you are going to run out of cash before you raise capital, and 75% of you will be VC-backed and never return any capital to those investors. I'm Elizabeth Bykov, and I'm building Boxy, the first AI chief operating officers for all of you founders, so you can actually get shit done. So basically what we're doing, we're starting where the money is. We just released 4 weeks ago our fundraising sidekick. So if you're still fundraising on spreadsheet, DocSend, or anything else, we're collapsing that, and we have an entire OS for you to basically help you bring 10 hours of your week to pretty much 2. The sidekick cannot go to meetings with you, with investors. You still have to do it, guys. But everything else around identifying your investors, talking to them, following up, sequencing, getting your data room ready, every interaction with your investors, that's where we're starting to get you fundraise as soon as possible. We're gonna be adding plenty of more stuff, so talk to me, and discounts for all of you that connect with me tonight or on LinkedIn. Thank you.
Okay, bringing us home is Dave Seibert. He is the founder of Swap. He actually dropped all of his classes, moved to night school, and gave up a Division I track and field scholarship to pursue a career in commerce. So let's keep this man off the streets, okay?
Wasn't worth it. For any of you that are in e-commerce or own CPG brands, you know the challenge of selling on marketplaces. And the number one challenge is that you don't own your customers. If you sell on Amazon or on Walmart or through TikTok, you don't actually get to build a relationship with those customers. That data is owned by the marketplace. And so that's why we started Swapped, which is allowing these brands to begin owning their customers. Now, how do we do that? QR codes. And so what we do, and customers that are brands like Grooms, G Fuel, Snap Supplements, ProMix, are putting these little 2x2-inch stickers on all of their products. We created the one-time use technology and the ability to ship these stickers in rolls to a warehouse or a 3PL. And then that allows customers to essentially get about 20% of their customer data when they buy from a marketplace like Amazon. And so if you're a brand, you know that means higher LTV, higher email, SMS, and loyalty from your customers.
Okay, so a few last minute things before I let you guys go. Now they only had 60 seconds, but they had a lot to say, so let them share more, go up to them, ask questions, and read their founder story when it comes out in our newsletter. If you want to pitch, come see me. If you want to volunteer, come see me. We have to be out here at 8:30, but you can go to Retail Therapy, it's like right over there, and then pick up your trash, please. Thank you.